feel, cause I know that it's something real. Gonna say how I feel, cause I know that it's something real. Hey, hey. Gonna say how I feel, cause I know that it's something real.
Hi, I'm Julie. Data until the Wi-Fi gets fixed. Don't you hate it when those things happen? Nice to see you, Julie. And Gloria's here, and Janet. Yes, and Janice, and Angie, and Donna, and me, and Janice. Yep, everybody over here was having a good time. Happy Monday. Welcome to Mismatch Monday here at Keeping It Real. I had fun picking out that song because it was like kind of didn't quite always fit and it jumped all around and then all kinds of weird things put in there. I just had a good time. Yes, my hands are cold, so if I have gloves on, that is why. But I can't do the mouse very well, so I keep taking it on and off, but my hands are really cold. We got a weather kind of weird inversion that's been coming across. Weather nerd, alias Bob, has been watching it. And it's coming at us like crazy town. And this morning, where usually I look out and you see me on my walk and I'll do something, it was completely like so kind of November gray out there and raining, although he's not happy. He does not like to go out in the rain. That's the Chihuahua part of him really kind of objects to that. So, but he did go out with Bob. I guess they walked up to the mailbox today. And I had tarts, my art group. And so we got together at one of the gals' houses and people painted and did other kinds of things. And we just had a good time. Hi, Nathan. How are you? Oh, I say a massive hello. I'm sorry you had a bad doctor's appointment. That's not fun. We'll send you positive energy vibes because those are just not fun. But yeah. But thank you for lurking in the background. And I think you'll have a good time listening to this. And all of you who sent stuff in, thank you so much. I just double checked. And Julie, I got your videos. And Angie, I got, well, I'll show everybody the stuff that I got. And so it was good to see all that. Yep, let's just checking in. Yep. The heating pad, sometimes it feels so good. I have a heating pad that I keep like literally next to the bed, and then I bring it out into the living room and plug it in like when my feet get cold. And I also have those toe warmers and hand warmers. I stick the toe warmers to the bottom of my socks. Ever since I've lost the weight, I'm back to having like cold toes and cold fingers. Oh, yay, they went through. Yes, they did go through. So on Mismatch Monday, you guys, I did this because it goes with the book. And I thought it would be kind of fun. And it just gave a great opportunity to pull some stuff together and it's just to see kind of what people are doing. So we're going to start with Nathan sent me this because when he was listening yesterday, he was in the car, and it was pretty funny because here he shows this. There's Nathan, but look what is down here in the lower right hand. So if I can I unlock that one? It's locked. Oh, I locked the whole thing. Oh, and make it a little bigger. You can see on his radio in the car, there was me. He thought that was pretty funny. So he took pictures of it and sent it to me. I love it. That was pretty fun. I made it on the radio. Woo! That's great. And then he did a spider, monster spider. That's pretty cool, Nathan. That is just pretty dang awesome. I love it. The dark purple and the that kind of deep hunter green and really make a good monster combo. And then the yellow highlight, very neat. Very neat. It was when you were in the car wash. That's right. Car wash. I was talking about Car Wash Wednesday. Is when that funny. That's hilarious. So there's his monster spider. I think that's got to be in a story at some time. You need to save these illustrations up and have them be part of a different kind of, all different kinds of books. Next, we have Helen sent me tiny monsters. Monty the monster. That's a full Monty monster. Oh no. Full Monty monster, Gretchen. Yes. Ah. Very fun. I like it. It's like a bat, and it's just cool. Very clever. And okay. So Deirdre sent me. She was in the middle of doing this one, and it's a nuthatch. That's right. It's not done. I think it's watercolor, right, Deirdre? Are you here? You like that, huh, Angie? Full Monty Monster. No, I think Deirdre said that this was a nuthatch that she was in progress on. I love especially how she did the rock on it and everything, but the whole thing, how it's sitting together, it's just really, really cool. And then Monkey Squirrel Bat. Oh, Monkey Squirrel Bat. I like that. Yeah, isn't that just absolutely gorgeous? The way she did the colors in the background, that's just so wonderful. And then Julie sent me, she said, remember her granddaughter was making musical instruments. If I forget this,
get it playing? My Little Sunshine. Oh, can you sing it too?
No, I'm making it with this.
Okay.
Yeah, look at.
Oh, let me know if you heard the little video from that Julie did, that first one, before I click on the next one. It's in the bat fam. I love bat. You love bats. We have a bat house in our backyard, Angie. Right? It's just over the fence on the tree in the forest. There's a big bat house, and we have the bats swoop through our front deck, so you could hear. Good. Okay. Woohoo! Yes. Yay. Okay. So here's the next one of it.
I love that fancy you made to make music.
You're going to make music with it? Okay. How's it going to make music?
This show, it'll make a lot towards music.
I think I heard it make a little music. Oh. Is there room for another one? Do you want me to help? Here, I can hold this end. Here we go. There you go. Now.
That is just so cute. The imagination to make things and see things through their eyes. Yes, it is. Oh yeah, well, the bats that are in the front they do go into our neighbor's house, but yeah, a lot of people have bat houses up here. It's really, if you live anywhere near where there's forest, there's bat houses. When we lived in Kenmore, we had a bat house in our big trees, and I think, yeah, practically, yeah, we have them all over the place. A lot of people do. It's really not unusual to see bat houses around. And then here comes the last one from Julie's.
That's so cool. Oh, and we've got the maraca. Don't forget the maraca. Very cool.
Yay, that was so cute. It's so wonderful. Yeah, oh, bat houses. She's my Gia pet. Gia. Oh, that's too cute. Too cute. Yeah, kids, I mean, we would make instruments all the times. We actually would make them at school with dried out. We'd get gourds. One of the teachers would do them with gourds, and they'd fill them with different things. The music teacher used to do all kinds of stuff with them. So in honor of Mismatched Monday, so this is what I drink is Krabby's, which is not easy to find. It's a Scottish ginger beer. What did I have it with at dinner? Bob made curry. So it fits totally with the Mismatched Monday. So I've got Scottish ginger beer and curry to go with Mismatched Monday on this story. And I'm kind of excited to show that. So if anybody else, if I missed anybody's images or anything, I checked through my email a bunch of times, but didn't see any more. And that one, Julie sent me one in Messenger. That's where it came through because her email wouldn't send it. So she sent it to me in Messenger in Facebook. Sometimes I get things from Angie in Instagram messages or in Messenger. So I hunted. I was gone most of the day and got back at just before 4. And then my friend India had her had a live on. She's doing a 100-day challenge. Yeah, because I inspired her to do 100 days in a row. So she's doing so. I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta go on it. So she's doing great. But she was doing a Canva lesson today, and boy, wow, it was great. But it was kind of fun. All right, good, Donna. Hi, nice to have you here, Donna. Sitting back tonight. We all need those nights where we just sit back. So tonight, let me get this up and going if I can get. Oh, that's the wrong spot. To get it to the right spot. There we go. Okay, so the author tonight is a lady named Monica Brown. And Monica is Peruvian-American author and has won lots of awards for multicultural books for kids. And it says Charuco, a lot of them are written in Spanish, and I can't read that very well. And the book, even the book tonight, is done as a dual language book, so it's really fun to see that it was written in English and Spanish. Layla loved that because she took Spanish and she liked to see both of them, and we were reading it back and forth when I read it to her the other night. My son-in-law, Danny, is fluent in Spanish, and so he likes to read dual language books to his kids. And it's really fun. And eating dinner while you listen. Cool. So Monica is the author and has done a fair number of books. She is the author of a series that's gotten a lot of claim to fame, Lola Levine, and it's done in English and in Spanish, but Lola's a young protagonist with a multicultural background in this series opener for chapter book readers. And it's just one of these really kind of cool books that just kind of breaks the boundaries of a lot of things. So Monica Brown is the author, and the illustrator of this book is Sara Palacios. And she has done just this page shows her work. She studied graphic design in Mexico. So that's where she's from. She's gone to school in San Francisco. And she's part-time faculty at the Academy of Art University since 2014. She's won the Pura Belpre Illustration Honor Award. Pura Belpre Award is a book honor given to books that multicultural books, and it's because of who Pura Belpre was. I'll go into that one night. I'll go into these different people of the awards and tell you who John Newbery was and who Randolph Caldecott and Pura Belpre and all those other people too. Anyway, so she's done a lot of things, and her books on her website, it's kind of cool. The pictures that you have here, if you just touch on them, it'll show, well, it might show, maybe not. There, yeah, touch on it and it shows what the name of the book is on where it goes. And the book that I'm going to read tonight is down over here. This one, Marisol McDonald Does Not Match. It's fun. Here we go. Marisol McDonald Does Not Match. And let's see if I can get this to be on. There we go. My name is Marisol McDonald, and I don't match. At least that's what everyone tells me. It's going to be hard to turn with gloves on, but I'll do it. I play soccer with my cousin Tato, and he says, Marisol, your skin is brown like mine, but your hair is the color of carrots. You don't match. Actually, my hair is the color of fire, I say, and I kick the ball over Tato's head and into the goal. Let me see something here. Forgot to do this. Oh. There we go. Yeah. Oops, no, there we go. My brother says, Marisol, those pants don't match your shirt. They clash. But I love green polka dots and purple stripes. I think they go great together. Don't you? Do something here. Let's do something. I'm going to do something just a little. There. Ah, that's a little better. There. Sorry. I love peanut butter and jelly burritos. And speaking Spanish, English, and sometimes both. Can I have a puppy? A sweet, furry perrito? I asked my parents. Por favor. Quizás, Mama says. Maybe, Dad says, smiling and winking. My teacher, Mrs. Apple, doesn't like the way I sign my name. Marisol McDonald, she says. This doesn't match. At school, we learn to print and use cursive, but not at the same time. But I like the way Marisol McDonald looks. I love it. There's actually a company up here in Seattle that makes mismatched socks on purpose, and the name of the company is Life is Too Short for Socks That Match. I own 3 pair of them. At recess, Ollie and Emma want to play pirates, and Noah wants to play soccer. How about soccer playing pirates? I suggest. No way, they say. So I run off to play on the swings by myself. After recess, we have art, my favorite subject. I think my drawings surprise my friends. Pink elephants. Yay. Come on. Oh, Bill. Oh, my gloves are going to be... Here we go. At lunch, Ollie walks over to me and scrunches his nose. A peanut butter and jelly burrito, he asks. I know, I say. It doesn't match, but sure tastes good. Marisol, you couldn't match if you wanted to, Ollie says. Oh, yeah? I bet I can. And the next day, I wake up and decide that today, I, Marisol McDonald, will match. It's a little hard to find clothes that are all the same color. I play pirates with Ollie at recess, but it's not very fun. Why can't pirates play soccer anyway? I have a regular peanut butter and jelly sandwich at lunch, and the bread tastes mushy. Ugh. I love how the writing in some of these things has different... Even art class is a little boring. Marisol, Mrs. Apple says, what's wrong? This doesn't look like your usual work. I'm trying to match, I say with a frown. Why? She asks. I can't think of a single good reason. At the end of the day, Miss Apple hands me a note. I open it, and it says, Marisol, I want you to know that I like you just the way you are. Because the Marisol McDonald that I know is a creative, unique, bilingual, Peruvian, Scottish, American soccer playing artist and simply marvelous. Miss Hamiko Apple. I skip all the way home. When I wake up on Saturday, I put on my pink shirt, my polka dot skirt, and my favorite hat, the one with that abuelita brought me from Peru. At breakfast, I say, my name is Marisol McDonald, and I don't match because I don't want to. Bravo, says Mommy. Good for you, says Dad. Now let's go to the pound and get a puppy. When we get to the pound, there are big dogs and little dogs, and there are dogs with long noses and dogs with smushed faces, and there are chocolate-colored puppies and smoky gray puppies and puppies the color of caramel. How will I ever choose? Then I see him. He has one floppy ear and one pointy ear, one blue eye and one brown eye. He is beautiful. I walk over and he leaps into my lap. I cuddle him and he sounds like he purrs. I think we just found the right dog for you, Marisol, Mommy says. My puppy is perfect. He's mismatched and simply marvelous, just like me. I think I'll name him Kitty. And that's the story of Marisol McDonald Doesn't Match. And I love this, what the author wrote. I wrote this book because, like more than 6 million Americans, I'm multiracial. I'm the daughter of a South American mother and North American father, and my childhood was spent in a close community of cousins, tios, and tias. Like Marisol McDonald, my cousins and I are mixed, indigenous Peruvian and Spanish mixed with Scottish and Italian and Jewish, not to mention Nicaraguan, Mexican, Chilean, and African. One thing most of us do share are freckles. According to one of my tios, the family freckles came from the time my abuelita was stirring a big pan of chocolate on the stove. My tio reached for it and it splattered everywhere, leaving chocolate sprinkles on everyone's faces and toes. People sometimes ask us, "What are you?" And sometimes even say that we don't match. But we know better. Our mothers told us that we are Americans, yes, but also citizens of the world. My life, and I bet yours too, is bound up with the history of many peoples. And like Marisol McDonald, I open my arms wide and embrace them all. I love that. So it says here that Monica is the author and award-winning bilingual books for children. Her books are inspired by her Peruvian American heritage and desire to share Latina stories with children. She's a professor of English at Northern Arizona University, down in your area, Julie, specializing in U.S. Latino literature and multicultural literature. She lives with her husband and 2 daughters in Flagstaff. And Sara Palacios was born and raised in Mexico City. She's the illustrator. She holds degrees in graphic design, illustration, and digital graphic techniques from universities in Mexico and is pursuing her MFA in illustration at the Academy of Art University in San Francisco. She's worked as a freelance illustrator for Santalina, McGraw-Hill, SM Children's Book Press, and others. Wow. That's amazing. That was pretty cool. I like the end papers, all the different fun illustrations of how things are put together that they don't quite match and everything. Yay. So I have, let's check in with you guys, what you guys are all saying. Julia, sí. Yeah, muy bueno, poquito, señorita. Tú es muy bueno, poquito, señorita? Is it tú es? Did you say tú es? Juego a los perritas con oli en el recreo, pero no me divierto mucho. ¿Por qué no pueden jugar al fútbol los piratas? Ah, yes, I can get it there. I can sound it out, and I kind of know what's supposed to sound like what's supposed to sound, but that doesn't mean I'm going to get it right all the time. My two persons are French, Irish, German, Vietnamese, and Danish. Yeah, we are a huge melting pot of different different cultures. It's pretty amazing. So, I was looking at all of these. I wear one ponytail on one side of my head. Love this book. Write cursive and print in the same word. Exactly. I mean, Bob has always done that. He and since we don't teach cursive at school anymore, and you know, kids, it's. I just think it's great. So yeah, Layla thought it was a pretty cool book. She thought it was a lot of fun, and but I have one other thing I want to share with you guys before the evening is out. And if you have close by a sketchbook, you can do this, or you can watch me do it, and I'll tell you what we're going to do. So this book that I'm going to show you is called Art Before Breakfast. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. Oh, get over here so you can actually see the book. And we will make it bigger. So it's by Danny Gregory. And it's a zillion ways to be more creative no matter how busy you are. And it's really for us. A zillion ways, yes. So it starts out with a comment. This book is for people who don't have time to read it. You don't have a second to catch your breath, to smell the roses or the coffee. Your life is getting more and more full and crazy, which is why you need to add one more thing to your to-do list. Make art. Seriously? Art? Yup. He says, the big problem time. I know you don't have much time, so let's get right to the point. You're about to discover that making art will make you saner and happier. B, you don't need to think you have talent to make beautiful art. And C, art making can fit into the craziest, busiest, most hectic and out of control lives, even yours. And it'll take just a few minutes a day. Got it? Moving on. And he talks about, I'll read a little bit more of this. It says, art will make your life richer and more fun and better and cooler and less stressed. And it says it helps you be here now. Art kind of stops time. It helps you tell your story. And it welcome to the world. He says, what does it say? Sudoku no more. You will never be bored or waste time again. Every day is full of those moments between activities, waiting in the doctor's office, watching mindless TV. Instead of reading tweets on your phone, you'll make a piece of art. Every minute of your day counts. Make it worthwhile. And then he talks about art with a small a, which I thought was really cool. Art with a big A is for museums, galleries, critics, and collectors. Art with a small a is for the rest of us. Art with a big A is for business and industry racket. Art with a small a is about passion, love, life, humanity, everything that is truly valuable. So it goes on and talks about all these different things. But I'm going to take you to this first. It's a great book. Monday's lesson. Okay. So Monday's lesson, it says, make yourself a nice balanced breakfast. So you guys can do this tomorrow. Visually balanced, that is. A plate with some toast on it, butter dish, a jam jar, a cup of coffee, a milk dish, a glass of juice, some cutlery, oh, and a sketchbook and a pen too. Now, drawing the outside edges of the objects on the table, make one slow continuous line. So I brought, da-da-da, for you guys to see. Hold, I got to do this, make this bigger. There we go. Okay. So I've got my dish here, my something. Okay, maybe this is my fruit bowl here. And I'm going to have my juice, my fruit bowl out of the way. There we go. And my coffee cup. Oh, juice is over there. Coffee's more important right over here. Okay. I'm going to put that like that. Okay. So that's my kind of nice, somewhat balanced breakfast plate. Then he suggests, if I can do this, scoot over, everybody. You guys scoot over here. Ba-ba. Ba-ba. Okay. Then with a sketch pad, he said to take a watch it and just kind of draw the outline shape that you see. So I've got my sketchbook here. I'm going to have to shift this way. Boop, so you can see my sketchbook. And I'm going to just, in one continuous line, draw the outside edge. Woohoo! Let's see if I can do this, you guys. Let's see the other side. Okay, that's my one continuous line that somewhat represents that outline of that. Okay, that's the first part of the directions. So you set yourself a table setting or breakfast out like that, and then you draw one continuous line. You don't lift your pencil, so it doesn't have to be perfect. And that's the first part of the direction. Let's see what it says. Okay. Art with a capital A takes art school and talent and years of suffering and sacrifice. Art with a small a just takes a desire and 15 minutes a day. You may not be a capital A artist, big whoop, but I know you can make small a art with a wonderfully expressive teeny tiny a. I like that. Talking about developing creative habit. Okay, Monday's lesson. Here we go. So make yourself a nice balanced breakfast, visually balanced. That is a plate with some toast on it, butter dish, jam jar, cup of coffee, juice, some cutlery. Okay, and a sketchbook and a pen too. Now start drawing the outside edges of the objects on the table. Make one slow continuous line that traces around the plate, up the side of the mug and along the knife and so on. Really slow and careful, no erasing or hesitation. Just draw the outer edges until you have made one big shape. This is called contour drawing. It shouldn't take you more than a couple of minutes to draw the whole contour, but try to go slowly so you can go as slowly as you can bear. Really look at each object. Ask yourself questions as you go, which I did not do. Slap her hand. From where you're sitting, the plate is not a circle, it's an oval, flattened, right? Mine was a kind of a square thing. And a mug, how does it look from where it meets the table? How far is it from the butter dish to the knife? Where it meets the table? Well, I asked myself that question about the coffee cup because it wasn't flat it looked flat from where I was looking. Now spend another few minutes drawing the shapes inside the shapes. Oh, draw the opening in the top of the mug. Draw the lines where the handle meets the body of the mug. Place the toast on the plate. Is it square? Does it have a slant? How far is the piece of toast from each edge? You don't have to draw every single line, just enough to show what you're seeing. So then I would go back, and from there I would draw the inside of the mug, the handle, and maybe the inside of the cup. And inside of this little guy. Okay, so that's what you do. So that's the first kind of day, Monday lesson. So tomorrow morning for breakfast, or unless you feel like you have to do it tonight, you can go get a snack and lay it out. You know, to do that. And mine has all these kind of weird squares things around it. I'm probably doing more than I'm supposed to. Because the next day, you take that and you go a little bit further. Tuesday is another day, another breakfast. On a fresh page in your sketchbook, draw the visible surface of the table under your breakfast. Oh! So this is just, the first day is just doing this. It's kind of a build-up, so it's a contour. It's doing a contour drawing. So this is contour drawing. Three on Pi Day. Happy Pi Day! Or you can't see it. I did a pie. But this book is by Danny Gregory, Art Before Breakfast. And it has just some really cool little things to go through and ideas on what you could, little things to do day by day to expand your creativity and to different kind of art ideas. It's not the only book I got. I got Wonder Art Workshops and Tinker Lab Art Starts. Oh my goodness. Lots and lots. But this, if you do this, let's save these until Friday. I'm going to be on. Let's save these. So whatever you do until Wednesday, I'll show them on Wednesday. Tomorrow I've got a book plan, and I'm going to read some more of the Little Prince tomorrow too. Yes, exactly. So Let me see, I got it all. Got everything. Yay. Ba-bum. Any questions? Let me check and see if I missed any questions. Let's me. Even after living here over 20 years, Flagstaff is northern border, but not far from the ground. Yes. I knew Flagstaff. Well, yeah, Northern Arizona University was one of the schools that I think wanted Annalena to come there because of their swimming program, but she didn't want to. She wanted to go to the University of Washington. Yes. Wi-Fi's back up. Yay, Sparky. Woo! Let's hold it. Okay. Okay. Julie, don't jump, but here it comes for Sparky. And maybe we can give him an air horn too. Look at this. Watch out here. This will make you jump. Julie's Wi-Fi is back up. Yay! How we find one which is more important. Yay for Sparky. I'm gonna have to watch how to do this. My brain isn't comprehending. So it doesn't have to, like he used what you have put out your breakfast plate, because in the morning it's sometimes having your sketchbook right there. My friend Chase Jarvis that has Creative Live and wrote the book Creative Calling. So Chase, and I think he told me he got it in his book and his blog. I think he got it from Marie Folio, that the rule is create before you consume in the morning. So his policy, and he's very creative, is that when you get up in the morning, before you open your email or watch something on TV or do something like that, is that you do something creative for yourself. And whether it's meditating, or whether it's drawing, or whether it's writing in a journal, whatever it is, create before you consume. So this way, what you could do is you could, even if it's not just your breakfast plate, even if it's just like a simple still life or something you put out, then you just put your sketchbook there, and you basically, without lifting your pen, draw the outline or your pencil of what it is that you've laid out and see how it goes. So, it says a continuous line, but it doesn't say you can't go back on yourself. So it just means don't lift up your pencil. So sometimes it might overlap. The way I did it, I didn't overlap, and I left a gap, and I kind of was like, oh, I could have overlapped that, and I didn't think of that. But it doesn't say you can't overlap. But you could do that. I made him chuckle. Good! Yay! That's my... Okay. Yay, then I get I made him chuckle. That's like fairy dust for the day. All right, you guys. So he deserved the shout out. Woohoo, yeah. Oh yeah, of course. Etch-a-sketch it, Angie. That's a good idea. It's just kind of like an etch-a-sketch. Julie, you're so right. Oh my gosh. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I was etch-a-sketch queen when I was little. I loved my etch-a-sketch. Yes, that was awesome. What a brilliant. Oh, yes, you guys are just too good with the ideas. Too wonderful. This is amazing. Okay, so I think we're a perfect group for Marisol McDonald Doesn't Match, because we come from all different places, from all different backgrounds, in all around the world here, and we fit together so well and do these wonderful things. And I am truly amazed and privileged, and I thank you so much for joining me tonight, and and for joining me every night, and for making this so much fun. So everybody, until next time, because I don't want to keep you too long and forever. Oh yeah, Spirograph and Etch-a-Sketch are still there. Yep, fit like a glove, you bet. So until the next time, you guys, take care. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. Do something fun for yourself. Do a little small A art, and keep looking for the beauty hidden in plain sight. It's all around, and it's in your mirror. I'll see you soon.
In the heat of the night, we could get lost in all the lights and sounds. Feeling alright, we won't go home, we will just stay here downtown. There's not just stars on the boulevard.
Night, Gloria. Night, Nathan.
They're in the light in your
Good
eyes.
afternoon, Nathan.
Oh, we don't need no black cards. I just need you by my side.
Thanks, Angie. Love you too.
We could be shameless, famous, running cool, with a love that leaves us weightless. Ooh, drop dead gorgeous, wow. Ooh, you got me feeling starstruck too. We could be famous. We could be famous. You blow my mind, looking like a model, better than the usual. Yeah, you don't even try, not average or typical. I put you on a pedestal. There's not just stars on the boulevard. They're in the light in your eyes.
Night, Donna.
Oh, we don't need no
Janice.
black
Thank you guys for
cards.
coming.
I just need you
Thanks,
by
Angie.
my
Thanks, Gloria.
side. We could
Thanks,
be
Janet.
shameless, famous,
Night,
running
Nathan.
cool.
Jack, if you're lurking in the background,
Jesus, weightless.
good to have you here.